Andy. Big game atmosphere, I think it's fair to say, but they've all been pretty big games lately, haven't they? How are you and the staff and the players kind of relishing this at the moment? Because it seems like every game there's something riding on it at the minute.
I think it's important to blank out all the noise surrounding the game. It's the next game. We're prepared exactly the same way we have done for every other game. Look at the strengths of the opposition, focus on our strengths, sorting the next opponents.
How hard is it though to blank all that out? Because no disrespect, but it's okay saying it, isn't it? But everyone's human, aren't they? They can get swept up unless you're really careful.
It's a waste of energy, isn't it? Looking at future opponents, who they play, etc., or they play so and so next game. It's an absolute waste of energy. I think that comes with experience. I think it comes with passing on our knowledge as staff to the players. Concentrate on what we can control. And that's our preparation, it's our performance.
That said, in the seats and the terraces or wherever, I imagine it's completely the opposite. And you can't, I suppose, do you want that though, that emotion and that verve to filter through to the supporters, because they can really drag you over the line at times.
They've got such a big part to play. They make the noise, don't they? Sometimes you guys make the noise as well. So, yeah, well, we just want real backing from them. I think that this team is giving absolutely everything they've got. I think if you're a fan of any football team, you want to walk away from the game at the end and think that every single player who is representing our club, representing our badge, has given everything, and that's an absolute guarantee from this group. So yeah, effort, commitment, work rate, quality, we want to tick all those boxes, but the fans can give us 5-10 extra percent. Absolutely, you know, the players are giving everything. It's been a tough run of fixtures schedule wise, but we're ready to go again tomorrow. We're fit, we're fresh, and we're prepared.
Just talk us through the mindset of the players, because I know you've talked before about the need to be professional, the need to be focused. Give us a bit of an insight as to how they are at the minute and how determined they are.
They're ready to go again.
With that in mind, what about the staff and the management though? Because I suppose this is a big task for you as well, isn't it? That you've got to keep them in that mindset 24/7, I suppose, haven't you?
Yeah, there has to be some respite from it as well. So when you've got a day off, you need to switch off from it and try and forget about football for a while. But it's important our communication as staff, mine in particular, to the players and the messages that I'm transmitting to them, because it's amazing. People are like sheep, aren't they? And they follow the lead a lot of the time. So my message is, as I've just said, is control what we can control. Control your preparation, your recovery, your performance. The rest will take care of itself.
How vital's that recovery been, particularly for some of the lads who've been asked to play a lot of football without having done so for a lot? I'm thinking the proctors and people like that. With no specifics, obviously, but how important is it to manage them through what's been a pretty hectic schedule the last few weeks? Yeah,
it's vital. Everything we do while the players are here is vital. Recovery-wise, food-wise, hydration-wise, massage-wise, treatment-wise, mentally, but they're also people as well, and they go away from here. So it's important that they're doing the right things when they're away. And you know, we've said it's a period of time now where don't come the end of the season and think, probably shouldn't have done that. It impacted on my performance. So they know what they need to do. We've got an experienced group of players, and I say we're ready to go in tomorrow.
And in the situation that you're in at the moment, how vital are the proctors, the hussies, the pets, those type of people who've kind of been there and done that now, for some of the lads who haven't done it? And I'm thinking, you know, like Ben Garrity, maybe people like that who've not been in and around this scenario before.
Yeah, experience, knowledge, passing on the right messages is obviously vital. And your experienced players you mentioned there, you know, Tom Conlons, the Gibbos, the lads who unfortunately can't take part in the pitch at this moment in time, they're vital in terms of keeping everyone focused, but also fresh as well, and making sure there's some enjoyment around the place and some laughter, because you know we are privileged to be doing what we're doing, and all we're doing at the end of the day is playing football and trying to make people happy, and that's what we'll continue to do for the next however many games to go. I
know both Proctor and Wilson went off on Tuesday. Are you able to say what the situation is with them? I don't know whether it was injuries or tactical.
Yeah, they're both fine today.
Both fine. In terms of the game itself then, I know a lot of people look back on that sunny day back in London and be stung by what happened on that day. Again, how do you as a management team approach that? Is there that kind of, you know, we want to be able to show that we are capable of beating teams that are above us?
Yeah, we have to. If we want to be successful coming in the season, we have to beat the teams who are above us as well. You know, Sutton have done remarkably well. They've been on an incredible journey to get promoted to Football League, and then they've kicked on again. So the absolute credit to them and their football club, to their manager, to their staff. They've gone and got to Wembley in the lower league cup competition, so they've done remarkably well. But they won't want to finish their season now with 8 to go. They want to be successful and get promoted to League One. So, that's their goal. Our goal is exactly the same, but obviously in a different manner. So, yeah, we're respectful of them, but the game plan is going to be focused entirely on what we can do and how we can affect the game.
And just finally, Anthony, you've talked about your hectic fixture schedule. You just mentioned there they've had a pretty hectic one as well. Can that sometimes work in your favour then, particularly when they've got a showpiece to look forward to? Can they sometimes take their eye off it?
That's down to them.
All right, cheers.
Andy, obviously you've touched on Sutton in many ways. Are you surprised about the impact they've made? I mean, they're riding off a crest of a wave with the success they've had coming through the National League. It's still there, the impact. Are you surprised the impact they've made for their first season in the Football League?
I think sometimes when you get on any promotion, if you can start the next season well with the momentum you've already got behind you, it transmits and it keeps going, and they've had really good runs. They've responded well to defeats. They've got a style of play which suits them and their players. So yeah, they're up there on merit, as are all the other teams, and they'll be wanting to finish off their season in a really positive manner.
You've just touched on they've got a style of play. You've seen how they play, and obviously you adapt to it. But it's been a success for them, hasn't it? They're not going to change, so you're not going into the unknown, are you, Andy?
No, we're prepared. We know exactly what they will try and do. That's their game plan, but it's more about what we can do.
It is, and you can feed off, as you've already alluded to, the crowd, can't you? I know not only you boys on the side, but certainly the players, they can feed off that emotion, can't they?
Absolutely. We need noise. We need noise from the stadium. We need our fans right behind us. It's a real difficult time at this moment in time. There's so much things going off in the world. There's things are so expensive, and we really appreciate the fans coming to support us. But they can play a massive part in the fixtures going forward. As you said, the players can feed off that, as they do off our players as well, and they are seeing 100% effort from every single individual, without a shadow of doubt. Whoever's got that shirt for us tomorrow will be giving everything for this club.